Let's create one more tutorial in Autodesk Fusion. In this video, you'll learn to use sheet metal rules, flange, fillet, hole, and extrude. So open the Fusion and let's go. The first step to create this part, we will create a new sheet metal rule, and the thickness will be 6 millimeters and the bend radius will be 6 millimeters. So open the Fusion, go to sheet metal, select sheet metal rules, and click here with the right button and select new rule. And the name here, I will put this 6 millimeters, the thickness 6 millimeters, and the bend conditions, the bend radius, 6 millimeters, and press save. Okay. And now we will select the top plane and make this sketch. And the first thing that we make, we will create this rectangle 120 by 70 millimeters. So go to create a sketch and select the top plane, select the 2-point rectangle, center rectangle, click here in the midpoint, 70 millimeters by 120. Okay. And now we will create these two center lines here for reference because we use the mirror later. Okay. So select line, a construction line, click here in this point, make a line here and make a line here. Okay. And now we will create this slot. This slot has 20 millimeters by 6 millimeters of radius, and the distance between this point here and the midpoint is 20 millimeters. This point here is the center of this arc. Okay. So go to create, select a slot, center to center slot, make a slot here, remove the construction line type, and go to sketch dimension. The distance here, 20 millimeters. This line here has 20 millimeters of length, and the radius here is 6 millimeters. And go to constraint, select horizontal vertical. Make sure that this line is a horizontal line, and make sure that this point is horizontal with the midpoint. Okay. And now let's create the same slot, but here in this side. So go to mirror, select this slot, the object, and the mirror line, select this construction line and press OK. And now we will create this arc. So here is the center of this arc, the radius 35 millimeters, and the distance between this point here, the tangent point here, and this line here is 10 millimeters. Okay. So go to create, select the arc, 3-point arc, make an arc here, and go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and the midpoint, and go to sketch dimension, click here with the right button and select the pick circle arc tangent, select this arc here and this line. The distance here is 10 millimeters and the radius here is 35 millimeters. Okay. And now we need to create the same, but in this side. So to create this, we use the mirror. So go to mirror, select this arc, and the mirror line, select this construction line and press OK. We made this profile. Okay. So finish the sketch and go to flange, select this face here. Make sure to don't select the slot and this area of the arc. And the sheet metal rule here, select 6 millimeters, the rule that we made, and press OK. And now we will make this flange here. And this flange, the distance between the base and this point here is 35 plus 35 millimeters. So go to Flange, select this edge here, move this a little bit. The distance here, 70 millimeters, and press OK. And go to measure, select this face here and this face, just to check the dimension, 70 millimeters, okay? 35 plus 35. And this radius here must be 6 millimeters of radius, okay? And now we will create a fillet here. So it is a full round fillet, a fillet with 35 millimeters of radius. So go to fillet and the type here, select full round fillet, select this face here and press OK. We made this one. And now let's create this hole. So we have the dimension here. This hole is concentric with this arc and the diameter is 25 millimeters. So go to create and select hole, select this face, and for reference, select this arc to make this hole concentric with this arc. And the hole type, simple. The hole tape type, simple. Drill point, flat. And the diameter here, 25 millimeters. And the dip, 6 millimeters. Press OK. And now we will create these 4 holes here. And the first thing that we make, we'll create this one here, or this point. And the distance between this point and this point here is 20 millimeters, because we have 40 millimeters of diameter of this circle here. So the radius here is 20 millimeters, okay? So go to create a sketch and select this face. And go to create, select the point, make a point here. And go to constraint, select horizontal, vertical, select this point and the midpoint. And go to sketch dimension, select this point and this point here, the center of the circle. The distance here is 20 millimeters. We have 2 options to make this, okay? You can make the circles with 6 millimeters of diameter and use the extrude to make a cut, or you can make the points and use the hole to make this cut, okay? So in this case, I will select the hole. So here, to make the other point, go to circular pattern, the object, this point, the center point, select this one. The quantity here is 4 and press OK. We made 4 points here, okay? And finish the sketch and go to create, select the hole and select the placement from sketch. Select these 4 points here. The hole type, simple. Hole tape type, simple. Drill point, flat. The dip, 6 millimeters. And the diameter here is 6 millimeters, okay? And press OK. We made this one. And now let's create the flange in the other side. We'll create this one. We have the sketch here. And the distance between this face here and the bottom face is 60 millimeters. So go to flange, select this edge. The distance here, 60 millimeters. And press OK. Just check the dimension. The distance between this face and this face here, 60 millimeters, okay? And the radius here, 6 millimeters of radius. And now we will create this sketch. And the first thing that we'll make, we'll create this slot here, 35, and the diameter, 15 millimeters of diameter. So go to create a sketch and select this face. And go to create, select the project, include project, select this face here and press OK. And now go to create and select the slot, center to center slot, find the center of this line, make a slot here 35 millimeters by 15 millimeters of diameter. Okay. And now we will create this hole here and this one. This hole here has 6 millimeters of diameter, the both holes, and the distance between this hole here and this edge 10 millimeters, and the distance between this point and this edge 10 millimeters. So select a circle, make a circle here and another one here. Go to constraint, select equal, make these two circles equals, and go to sketch dimension. The radius, the diameter here is 6 millimeters of diameter, and the distance between this circle and this line 10 millimeters and 10 millimeters here. Okay, and the distance between the circles is 25 millimeters, and the center of the circle is horizontal each other. Okay, so the distance here 25, and go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here. Okay, let's create the same in the other side. So go to mirror, select this circle and this one, the mirror line, select this construction line here and press OK. Finish the sketch. Go to extrude, select this profile, and we need to create a cut here minus 6 millimeters. The operation cut and press OK. We made this one. Now you can unfold this just to see. Okay, we made this one. And here we finish our exercise. So thanks for watching, subscribe my channel for more, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.